the LG V20 user here, and today I'm doing a video on the HTC U12 Life. So HTC has announced the U12 Life, so that's pretty good. Obviously this is an update over the U11 Life from last year. So I'm on diverge.com here. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys what I think about it and stuff like that. So it says here, U12 Life brings back the headphone jack with their two-tone design. So that is a definite win right there. The U11, I don't think the U12 had a headphone jack, but the Life version does have it. So that is a nice feature to have. So at least HTC bought the headphone jack back, so that's a plus there, alright? So that's the front right there. You know, I like the wallpaper. It's colorful wallpaper, a rainbow wallpaper. You know, it's pretty nice. It does have an 18:9 screen there, if you guys can see that. So that's a plus right there as well. So let's check out this thing, shall we? So it says HTC is announcing a light version of the HTC U12 Plus flagship today. The HTC U12 Life is a mid-range smartphone that's more of a successor to the U11 Life from last year. The U11 Life was a mid-range phone, and this one is a mid-range phone as well. Alright. So then a U12 Plus at a lower price point. HTC is using a 6-inch Full HD Plus display that is 2160 by 1080 pixels this year, with an 18:9 ratio and a 1500 to 1 contrast ratio. So that's pretty good, I guess. So specs right there in the first paragraph has a 6-inch display there, Full HD Plus, 18:9 screen. When it says while most phone makers are pushing towards notches, HTC is awarding them once again with the U12 Life. Good job HTC for that. But the company has shrunk the bezels. The company has shrunk the bezels at the bottom and top of the display somewhat. So the U12 Life does not have a notch. Thank God, dude. The notch thing is bullshit. Every company is jumping on that bandwagon. The same for Samsung and HTC. So HTC did not put a notch on this. Good job HTC. The most obvious change over the last year's model can be found in the design. HTC is shipping the U12 Life in 2 color options: Twilight Purple and Moonlight Blue. Alright. So there's the colors right there. The blue variant will be the mainstream color choice, and then Sunlight is designed to turn into a more blackish color thanks to the two-tone design. Likewise, the purple model is supposed to turn more silver in the sunlight. HTC is using a dual finish on the U12 Life. That means the bottom section of the variant has a less slippery plastic feel, while the upper third has a mirrored and shiny I'm not sure what the A word is, so don't even ask. It says that the person who read the article says it reminds them of the HTC two-tone color scheme from its 8S handset back in 2012. You guys remember that phone, the HTC 8S? Was that Windows phone? I think that was a Windows phone. I think the 8S was a Windows phone from HTC. I think it was. So here are some pictures of the phone. Here I'm gonna try to get you guys a bit closer to the pictures here. So this is what this is what the phone looks like, and the 2 color options. purple and blue. This is the blue variant right here. As you guys can see, that kind of, if you get it in like direct sunlight, it turns into like a blackish finish on the back. Like on the back of the phone, it reminds me of the original Pixel. In my opinion, it reminds me of the original Pixel, except for the camera layout reminds me of the iPhone 10. So, in my personal opinion, the back of the phone reminds me of the original Pixel. The cameras remind me of the iPhone X. So, that's my opinion. Some of you guys might agree with that. Some of you guys might think it looks like something else. So the person who wrote this article says that it looks like the 8S in 2012. I think that was a Windows phone. So yeah. So this back of the phone, it does have dual cameras, dual flash, fingerprint sensor in the back, HTC branding, and it looks like it has like a textured bag to it possibly. It says that the bottom half is like a plastic. It's like a plastic finish, and then on the top of it is like a more a mirrored finish, like it was on the HTC U12 earlier this year. But this shit reminds me of the original Pixel. This shit reminds me of the original Pixel from 2016. In my opinion, it does. So, yeah. It looks like it's in sunlight, so it says so it's blue and purple. So if they said in the article, it says if you put this phone out in sunlight, the blue one will turn more of a blackish color, and then the purple one will turn more to a silver color, as you guys can see right there. This is the blue variant. This is the purple one. This is what it looks like in direct sunlight. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, pretty nifty there. And this is the front of the phone here. Let's check this out real quick. Just give a second to hit the load. This is the front of the HTC U12 Live, and as you guys will see, you guys have front-facing camera, earpiece, and I'm not sure what the hell that is. You guys have the notification tray right there. No why it says January 2nd on, but whatever. So that's what the phone looks like. And it does have an 18:9 screen. The Google search bar right there. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, it says HTC is using a Qualcomm Snapdragon 636 processor inside, coupled with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. A 120 GB model will be also available in Taiwan. The U12 Lite will also support dual SIM, or the ability to use a microSD card in one of the SIM slots. The Snapdragon 636 should offer around 400. Scratch that. It says the Snapdragon 636 should offer around 40% improved processor performance over the Snapdragon 630 and the U11 Lite from last year, and 10% better graphics performance. The phone is powered by a sizable 3600 mAh battery. The battery is not removable, guys, so do keep that in mind. So specs right there: it has dual SIM, it has 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of storage, Snapdragon 636. I think it's octa-core, possibly. It has 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, and it does have a microSD card. And it also supports dual SIM. So if you guys want 2 SIMs in there, or you guys have one for SIM, one for the memory card, so you guys can get that too. I wish there was like 6 GB of RAM, at least 6 GB. But the flagships this year, like I said, like the flagships this year, they have 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. So I can give that a pass. I can give it a pass. This is a mid-range smartphone, so it does kind of have flagship specs. The processor is a bit watered down. It has 636 processor instead of the Snapdragon 845, like you see in the flagship phones today. So it's not Snapdragon 636 shouldn't be too bad. There is apparently going to be 2 versions of this phone: the 64 GB version and a 128 GB version. Alright. where are we? Okay, has 3,600 mAh battery. It's supposed to have 40% better improved processor performance. It supposed to have 10% better graphics performance, so that's good. It says that the HTC U12 Live also includes a dual camera setup. As you guys can see right there in the pictures right here, there is a 16 megapixel sensor and a 5 megapixel one at the rear. But unlike the U12 Plus, the front-facing camera is limited to a single 13 megapixel sensor. Okay, so the camera specs on this phone: dual cameras in the back, 16 and 5 in the back, and 13 in the front, which is not that bad. I mean, it's pretty decent. Both the front and rear cameras have f2.0 aperture lenses. HTC has added a LED flash and HDR support to the front-facing camera for improved selfies and low light. So it does indeed have a front-facing camera. It does have a front-facing camera flash. All right. I didn't know it. I didn't know that it has one, but it does indeed have one. So yeah, let's check this thing out. So this is the so you guys what it looks like front and back. This is the front and back of it right here. Just give it a second to load here. This is the I can't tell which one this is. This is blue or purple, but it's not like it's like all one color there. So yeah, the front-facing camera flash is right there, guys. The dual camera flash in back, fingerprint sensor. Your screen there, nice fucking wallpaper, dude. Shit's fucking nice, man. You know, yeah. And here it is again right here. Just looks like below here, dual cameras, dual camera flash. Looks like it's all one color. It's supposed to be a dual tone design, but it looks like it's all one color. It looks like it's like black in this picture, so that's kind of interesting. So yeah, there's the back of it there. And it looks very nice. Like I said, it looks like the Pixel from 2 years ago, from 2016, the original Pixel, and it looks like the iPhone 10 on the camera side of things, in my personal opinion. Elsewhere, the HTC U12 Live also includes stereo speakers and the headphone jack. Plus, HTC says that the company was able to bring the headphone jack back as the larger 6-inch display meant there was more space for it, and it didn't need to make a design trade-off. Unfortunately, the HTC U12 Live will ship with Android 8.1 Oreo and not the latest Android 9 Pie release. So when you guys get the HTC U12 Live, it'll come with Android 8.1 Oreo, which is not too bad, guys. It's not gonna have Pie out the box. It will get Pie later on. I'll say I am expecting this one to get Pie at some point, so stay tuned for that. It may get it later this year or maybe early 2019. But when you guys get this phone, you guys will get 8.1 Oreo out the box. So yeah, it says it will not. It says it won't be an Android 1 device. So there is no Android 1 version of this phone coming. So if you guys are looking for an Android 1 version, it's not coming. That means it will also include HTC Sense customizations, which consists of a light skin on top of stock Android and a handful of HTC apps. So it does have Sense on it. I'm not sure what version of Sense it is. Don't even ask. HTC is pricing the U12 Live at least half the price of the HTC U12 Plus, which that's the flagship version. The U12 Plus is flagship, and the U12 Live is a mid-range smartphone, but it does have pretty good specs on it. So yeah, which means consumers will be able to pick one up for €299 so €349 when it's available in Europe in late September. it says HTC is not bringing the is not planning to bring the U12 Life to the US. So the U12 Life is not coming to the US. It's going to Europe. It's €399, €349, whatever. So yeah. So if you guys want to get this phone in the US, you guys have to buy it via unlocked somewhere. There might be an unlocked version or something like that. So yeah. This phone's not coming to the US. T-Mobile's not getting this phone as of now. That could change, but the U12 Life coming to the US, that could change. But T-Mobile got the U11 Life last year. You know. So this is a mid-range smartphone, guys. It looks nice on the front. The back of the phone, like I said, reminds me of the original Pixel, and I wasn't a fan of the original Pixels anyway. They look like fucking shit. In my opinion, it looks like an original Pixel on the back, plus the iPhone 10 camera setup. That's just my opinion. And it does have two-tone two-tone design. It has like a plastic finish on the bottom half, and it has like a mirrored finish on the top half there. So yeah, it's two-toned color scheme there. What does it say about So yeah, so like I said, the bottom half is plastic and the top half is like a mirrored finish on the top half where the fingerprint sensor and the camera is. So yeah, the bottom half is plastic. So yeah, it's €349. I'm not sure how much that is in US dollars, but it's not coming to the US as of now. That could change later on. But when you guys get this phone, you guys will get Android 8.1 Oreo with Sense on top. I do expect this phone to get Android Pie at some point in the future. So stay tuned for that. I hope that this phone comes to the US, guys, because it can help. It can help sell this phone better if it comes to the US. But as of right now, HTC does not plan to sell this phone in the US as of now. But like I said, that could change, guys. So yeah. So if you guys want to get this phone, buy it online. You guys might have to ship it from overseas to get here. But it's worth checking out. Excuse me. The specs on this phone, like I said, this is a mid-range smartphone. They're pretty good specs. It has a Snapdragon 636 processor, 4 GB of RAM, and 64 GB of storage. This is a mid-range phone. I said that this phone should have like 6 GB of RAM, but this is a mid-range phone, and it's not bad for what it is. It does have Type-C. It has headphone jack. That's a win. I don't think did the U12 Plus have it? I'm not sure. So it does have headphone jack. It has Oreo, which is not Pie, but you know, it's better than nothing. It has SD card, dual SIM support, and all that stuff, man. What do you think about the U12 Life? Where'd you guys buy one? Like I said, it's going to Europe in late September. There's no plans for a US release of the U12 Life, but that could change as time goes on. So yeah. The phone, it looks pretty good on the front, in my opinion. Back of the phone, man, it just turns me off because it looks like the original Pixel from 2016, and I was not a fan of the Pixel devices. I was not a fan of it. The dual camera setup looks like the iPhone 10, in my opinion. So you know, it kind of reminds me of the Pixel, the original Pixel. The person who wrote the article says it reminds them of the HTC 8S. I think that was a Windows phone. So yeah. So what do you guys think about the HTC U12 Live? You know, what do you guys think about it? Where do you guys pick this phone up? what did you think about the specs and everything else. I mean, this is a keep in mind this is a mid-range smartphone, so you do keep that in mind. Alright, it has a big battery, 3600 milliamps, 6-inch display, 4HD plus 18:9 screen. So the specs on this phone are pretty damn good if you ask me. Alright guys, so if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up guys, it really helps me out a lot. Peace, rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.